Rude. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a full face, everyday, go out in public, put on some makeup, drugstore look. Like totally drugstore, affordable makeup. Now I would say 70% of my makeup is drugstore, and I think that I have honed in on some amazing products. Now I'm sorry if you can hear my fan in the background, but it's so humid and hot here in Vancouver, so yeah. So I'm just going to jump straight into my drugstore makeup look. So the first thing I'm going to use is a primer, and this is the Bourjois Happy Light Matte Serum Foundation. Primer. I really love this stuff. You can take a look here. It's like a pink jelly primer. I really like it. It's not the best at filling in my pores, but sometimes I don't want that. I just want like a really lovely base, and I feel like it does moisturize my skin as well. Even though it says matte, I feel like it kind of leaves me dewy. So the next thing we're going to go in with is my foundation, and this is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous little foundation. So I have two colors here, 120 and 115, and when I mix them together it's like my perfect, little bit darker than my skin tone color, just because I don't want to look too pale. This is a very affordable, cheap foundation. It's got great coverage, it wears really well all day, it doesn't really oxidize, and I really like it. It's really my only drugstore foundation. I have BB creams, but my other foundations are high-end, but I love this stuff, so that's why I use it. So I'm going to use a mix of these two, and I'm going to apply it to my face. So I'm going to apply my makeup with the Morphe G36. Now this could be considered kind of drugstore-ish, because it is really affordable. So I just mixed in two colors here on my hand. I'm just going to apply it roughly to my face, and then maybe buff it out with a beauty blender. See that coverage? It already covered up all my spots. So I'm just going to go in with some extra product on my beauty blender and buff everything out. Once you're happy with your foundation, then I'm going to go in with my concealer. So this is the Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio in the color Fair, and I believe this is the lightest one, and it is actually really light. This is a gorgeous full coverage concealer, and I love it for under the eyes because it blends out really well. There you go. It's super light. So I'm just going to take my beauty blender and just go under. I don't like applying this straight to my face because I just don't. Okay? So I'm just going to buff that in. I'm just going to bounce that into the skin. Now, you see how much brighter my under eye is than here? And it's also concealed too, because I do have a little bit of baggage. And then I just take whatever is left on the back of my hand and my beauty blender and just go around my nose a little bit, and my chin, and my forehead. Nothing too crazy. So next up is obviously setting powder. Now this product isn't strictly drugstore, but it is very affordable, and you can get it anywhere online. So this is the RCMA No Color Powder, and I love it so much. So a drugstore setting powder that's amazing is the Rimmel one. It comes in a little flat pot with a blue lid on it. I hear nobody talk about it, but it is amazing at setting the under eye. And it's got a little pink tint, so it highlights too. It's so good. So always make sure there's no creasing in your concealer, and then just go in. And this powder is really like fine. Very finely milled. Okay. And then I just like to set my lids with that as well. So that is like a base done already. And you don't need to go out and buy a primer. So I don't bake really. I think it just adds too much texture to my under eyes. So I'm just going to blend that out a little bit. but I'm not going to set the rest of my face with it because there's a little bit of flashback with this. So for the setting powder, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Better Skin, and this actually has salicylic acid inside. This is what it looks like. You get, that's a little puff that you get with it, but that's the powder. It's a lovely fine milled powder, and I think some people actually use this for foundation, but I'm all about the coverage, so no. So I just take a little fluffy egg-shaped brush from Morphe. This is the E3, and I just take a bit of that and apply it all over my face. So I use a patting motion because I do have acne and I don't want to move any product that I've already put down. So just pat it on. I hate when I see people scrumble it on because you know you're moving all your product. Do you know that? And it's a lovely powder without looking too powdery. Okay, so I feel nice and set. Ready, set, glow. Oh, that's cute. So my bronzer of choice is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This freaking thing is so bomb. I've talked about this 100 times and look how badly I'm hitting the pan. My color is a night bronzer, but I think I'm going to pick it up in medium. You get a little puff thing as well, but it doesn't really work, and a cute little mirror. And the packaging is so cute. And also, it smells like coconuts. Like, it smells like a rich shea coconut. Balmy. Yum yum. So for bronzing, I'm just going to use this dense Morphe MB4 brush. Because it's kind of hip pan, I need something a bit more dense to pick up the product. But I love this brush. It smells so good. And I'm just going to warm up my face. Because this is an everyday look, I don't want to go too creme. Because I tend to go OTT with my contour bronzer. Is that a creme? I'm just going to bronze up this area kind of as a base for a contour. Nothing too heavy ash. Okay, so I hear you guys saying, Eva, it's just not dark enough, and are you going to contour? Now, there's actually quite a few nice contour powders, but I am so reliant on the Hoola bronzer. But, so I was in Winners a couple of months ago, and I saw this LA Color contour contour palette, and LA Color is very affordable, and they sell LA Color on Shop Miss A, which is $1, but I think you can go on their online store or just Google it. But this little contour palette, it's just like the NYX one, which is like nearly $30, and I got this for like, oh yeah, I got this for $9.99, and I really love it. It's really nice. You got a highlighter, setting powder, highlighting powder, contour, and everything. So I'm just going to use this color here to just contour my cheeks. And I like the color choice, and I feel like they do blend out. I'm not going to do a big contour, but the contour looks very extreme, but in real life it's not, I promise. Next is a blush, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me blush in this color. It's called Medium Coral, and it is this gorgeous orangey coral color. And it's got like, I don't know if you can see, maybe there, it's got a beautiful little shimmer on it. So anytime that I want a kind of shimmery face that's not pinky, because my usual blush is Nargis Orgasm, but this is freaking beautiful. I reach for this sometimes over the Nargis one. So the brush I'm going to use is the Morphe M528. It's just a domed little brush. I absolutely love it for blush, it's gorgeous. And the color is really pigmented, so be careful. But I love a nice little blushy old face. So I just do it on the apples and then pull it up because it kind of pulls my face upwards. And I mean, packaging isn't everything. It's what's on the inside that counts. So to finish off the face, I'm going to go with my highlighter, and this is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Powder Illuminator in the color Golden. You see this guy? I mean, that's so raw, isn't it? So I generally take these top three because this is way too dark for me as powders, and I'm using the Morphe M310 fan brush. I'm just gonna glue. See, I don't know about too much actually. Get this shit, and I think it's in a few different colors. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of lip balm. This is the Revlon Kiss Balm in peach, and it's so beautiful. I love it. It's got SPF in it too, which summertime. Next up, I'm gonna attack a snack these little tiny brows and make my brows look juicy. So the first thing I'm gonna go on with is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Chocolat. And just this really little tiny little. So I just sweep through the excess product. Put it on through. And then next I draw on a tail and a bit of an arch. So I start up here. And pull it down a bit. I know it looks crazy, but bear with me. And that's my finished brow look. No, I'm kidding. So I only have a tail on each brow. Next thing. This is my holy grail. I'm gonna be buried with this thing. It's how good it is. This is the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. God damn it. Get this friggin' thing. Oh. So it has this freaky weird flat brush. And you can see there's fibers on it. Now look at, I have no product on the front of my brows. Look at this bitch. I just brush them up. Up. And I bring it into that tail to kind of blend. I always go into the second layer of this stuff to really make sure it's in there. I like a really bushy front of brow. So I take that product and then I push it up. And that is my ideal brow. So I'm just going to go on that pencil and kind of fill in this weird bold patch. So just for one of my colors, I'm going to use this NYX contour powder in taupe. I really like this. And I'm just going to take a very fluffy brush by Morphe. This is the R40. And just take a little bit, put it in my crease to get it, whatever. I don't use a lot of powder or a lot of eyeshadow. So open up my eye. Just put that little bit on. Contour palette and take a warmer color and just kind of warm up my eye a little bit. All the creasy bits. This is so not precise. You could do this with your eyes closed. So take this down underneath. You all know I like a big smoky eye. So just for a little inner corner highlight, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Iridescent Finish in number 2. In number 2, Hourglass. This is a little cutie color. Little brushing. Let's go do the inner corner. Ooh. Okay. So for my eyeliners, I have the NYX liquid eyeliner. So I have two different finishes. I have a matte finish and a vinyl finish. The matte finish is matte and the vinyl is a little bit glossy. But today, I'm just gonna go for the matte one because I'm doing more of a subtle look. So I'm just gonna shake it up. Gotta shake it up. It's got this brush like this. It's one of those hairy ones. So I always start off doing a line on my eyelid. Way to do a winged eyeliner. Just be aware of your eye shape, really. Surprise, surprise, gonna be going in with my regular Lash Sensational by Maybelline. Go out with my second coat. So I can't usually get into the super corners, so I take this Lash Accelerator by Rimmel. And I just slim and I get right in there because you need every lash to be on point. So this is my finished eye look. The liquid eyeliner is shit. I hate it. But my eyelashes came out really, really good. My eyebrows are good too. And it's subtle eyeshadow, so you can't really go wrong. Fuck. So next up, I'm going to take this NYX eyeliner in Natural. Yourself a big juicy pair of lips, and actually these come out really good. I'm gonna go in with my NYX Jumbo Crayon in Soft Fuchsia. This is a gorgeous mauve color and it's very creamy, so I always wait for the lip liner to dry because it's waterproof, so it's gonna stay. They're not an exact color match, but I like them together. I really like how it turned out. Even my eyes kind of made it. My eyebrows are the juiciest juices ever, and I freaking love them. My skin is good. I'm just really happy, and everything was done here using Drugstore. So no matter what budget you have, you can get your hands on really, really good products. You don't have to go high end all the time. And sometimes when I don't have a lot of money to spend on makeup, I go to drugstores and I try out stuff, and I find my holy grails, and I found them. Like, these are my holy grail drugstore products. I absolutely love them. So if you want to, comment down below and let me know your favorite drugstore product that I didn't mention here. So I can just try them out. I'm really, really curious. And that's it. Thanks very much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe and to follow my social medias and stuff. I'll link them down below. And that's it, yeah. Thanks for chilling for a little bit. Okay? Alright. Thanks, everybody. Bye. 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 Bye.